Back in 2017, a big challenge came up in my family life. My wife was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and the dynamics of our life together switched around 180 degrees. Suddenly, I was the caregiver. But as I reached down deep inside myself to find the means to help her face her illness, a new burst of artistic energy bubbled up as well. Unfortunately, I had kept all those scratchy pencil sketches and the posters I'd done over the years in my flat file. So when I could, I took a couple of drawings I'd done in marker and colored pencils in the 1970s and scanned them into my computer. The piece that resulted, titled Divided I Seek Myself, became the main image for my first one-man show. The next idea dug even deeper into the sediments of memory. It started from an old blue marker sketch, pretty rough, that showed two protagonists, originally called Gog and Magog, who had a sort of pre-Columbian look. This developed into Hem and Haw, my first effort at a piece of steampunk art. I sold a print of that one at the show, and several others as well. There were 20 pieces by then, which covered the walls at the Three Mountain Cafe in Waitsfield, Vermont, the local headquarters for your caffeine fix for the month of February 2018. I sent out lots of email invitations, and I had a great crowd at my opening, second only to their benefit for homeless puppies. I was really floored when I was working in my studio a week later and got a call from Rachel Jones from 7 Days Vermont, the local arts newspaper. She said she'd made a special trip down from Burlington to see my show and asked me if I would mind giving her an interview. Would I mind? Does a bear? Well, you know, what came out of that was a 2-page spread with 4 color photographs that ran with the title Beautiful Memer. After the February show, I started looking for other places to display my work, calling around to galleries, talking to people, etc., etc., etc. I submitted 3 pieces to a call for artists from the Thomas W. Wood Gallery in Montpelier, Vermont, and was very pleased to have one of them selected for the summer juried show. Every little flash of recognition stokes the fires, of course, and in August 2018 I was invited to put a piece in the exhibit titled The Festival, Peace, Love, and Understanding, the 1960s in Vermont, that opened at the Bennington Museum in southern Vermont on November 27, 2018. I was humbled to exhibit with such a cross-section of distinguished artists and took it as a vote of confidence in my work. In 2019, I exhibited at the Big Red Barn Show in the Mad River Valley and became a member of Studio Place Arts in Barrie, Vermont. As well as participating in the members show, I had a small one-man show in the Quick Change Gallery at Studio Place from December 14, 2019 to January 8, 2020. I also had work in a show at Axel's Gallery in Waterbury, Vermont, and City Center in Montpelier. I now have a monitor that I can draw on directly and a large format inkjet that uses pigment ink, so I can print my posters on archival paper and feel assured that when I sell one to someone it will last for many years. I play some music, take lots of photos, and I've been in a short film recently about 2 brothers my age who destroy each other. I do slideshows too, as you can see, but what I'm excited about is my artwork. I'm certainly a late bloomer. I was born in 1943, but the confluence of energy and technology that's floating my boat right now is an opportunity I can't allow to slip away. What has happened is a sort of alchemical distillation of opportunity, technology, and simple timing. I've always loved the psychedelic art of the 1960s and the wonderful organic swoopy images of Art Nouveau that influenced so much of it. I have a special interest in typography and beautiful artistic logos, as well as human and non-human figures. Ongoing inspiration comes from people like Victor Moscoso and Mouse Studios, and many of my pieces also incorporate ideas and images from Eastern and other esoteric spiritual traditions. What if every moment of your life, every instant is a privilege, whether you're enjoying it or not? Whether it feels wonderful or painful? That's the true meaning of Satchidananda. The truth is that consciousness is bliss. All of my work is dedicated to Judy, my wife, who graduated to the next world in May 2020 after 47 years of a wonderful romantic second marriage I had never imagined could happen when my first one crashed and burned in 1972. There was a fallow period for a month or two after Judy's death when I did no artwork at all. I joined a summer writing class at UVM and then another one in the fall at Community College of Vermont. Those classes went very well, and I ended up getting a few pieces published on the web and one in a print magazine. Then I got back to artwork. I'm currently on a leave of absence from the Vermont College of Fine Arts MFA program in Graphic Design, which I entered in the fall of 2022. My experience there has been a miraculous and incredible lift for me in the process of recognizing myself as a real artist. This slideshow now incorporates all the art I did during my first semester, as well as a number of older pieces. Enjoy, and email me to buy a poster.
One, two, three, four.